We're staying in our simpleobjects.dwg file, and in the previous video we set up our shape areas table style. What we're going to do in this video is bring a simple table into the drawing and set up the table ready to bring the data into the table. So what we need to do first of all is go up here to the tables panel on the annotate tab on the ribbon, check that we're using the shape areas table style, and then click on the table command. That'll bring up the insert table dialog box. Now the shape areas table style there is the one that we're using. We're starting from an empty table. We're not linking to any data or bringing object data into the drawing using data extraction. We're going to do it a different way. Again, I've mentioned this previously. I don't know why you would switch the preview off. You want to be able to see what your table looks like. We're going to specify an insertion point for the table, like so. We don't need to specify a window where we squish the table to fit a window. Now, you'll notice as well, columns and row settings. We need two columns, which is going to be the name of the shape and the area of the shape. The column width, I'm going to upgrade that to 150, like so. And data rows, we need 3. We need rectangle, circle, hexagon, and we'll leave that at 3. Row height is 1 line each. We're going to traditionally go with first row cell style title, second row cell style header, and all other row cell styles will be data. So when I click on OK, there's our table, like so, and I'm just going to pop that underneath the shapes like that and left click. Now, when you bring a table in, it automatically assumes that you're going to put text into the table. You can see the flashing cursor. You can see the text editor contextual tab up on the ribbon. Now, I don't want you to do that. I want you to click away from the table and just place the table like that, because we're going to change the column width settings and things of the table. So if you click on the table like so, it'll go blue. You'll see various grips available. Now, there's one grip I want you to use. It's this arrowhead grip. Click on it once. Drag the table out to the right, click again. Now you've got some sensible cell sizes to use. Click away from the table or hit escape. You can see that that now works quite well. Now you might want to click on the table, and this grip here will allow you to move the table. Click on the grip, and you might want to re-centralize it to say there, click there, hit escape again to deselect. So now we've got our table sitting underneath our simple shapes. So just do a little bit of zooming and panning, get everything front and center, ready to go. Now, double click inside the title cell. When you double click inside it, it means you're editing the contents of the cell. You can click once in a cell, and we'll do that in a minute. But let's have a look at this first. So we type shape areas like that. Now, don't press enter. What you need to do is tab, and it will tab you to one of the headers. So this is the name, so we're going to put that in caps, name of the shape, tab again, and now we want area in there like that. Tab again, and now we can type in rectangle, and you just keep doing this, tabbing along like so. We haven't got an area there, so you just tab. Keep tabbing as you work your way down the table. Circle there, tab, tab, and then this one here will be hexagon. Like so, and then tab across, click away from the table. You can see now that you've got shape areas, you've got the name of the shape, you've got cells available for the area of the shape. 1 minute though, do we need to add another row to our table? Well, we do really, don't we? Because we want to be able to total up the areas of our shapes. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to kind of click and drag over these lower 2 cells. Now, this will take us into the table cell editing. Notice the ribbon changes. We're now in table cell up there. This allows us to edit the cells a bit like we're in Microsoft Excel, for example. Now, you'll notice over here, insert above, insert below, and delete rows. We want to insert below. That inserts another row below the one that we've got selected. Hit escape a couple of times just to deselect everything. I'm going to pan upwards a little so that you can just see that lower one there. I'm going to double click in the cell so that I can add some contents to the cell, and this will be total area. Make sure you type it right, unlike me. There we go, total area like that, and then click away. Now we've got a total area cell as well. Now, what we need to think about here is how do we get the data into the cells? Well, we're going to do that in the next video, but the idea is we're going to use a tool called fields, and then we're going to add up the areas of the three shapes and total them up in the total area cell.